Hey guys, welcome back to the Laux family farm. I'm Amber, and today I'm going to give you a tour of our new roadside farm stand. So our farm stand sits on the north side of our property, directly off of our second driveway. My husband Alex built this for me. It took him about 12 hours. I really wanted a place where I could sell my flowers and also my sourdough bread. So ever since we've been selling eggs here on our farm, we've always thought that a roadside stand would be so convenient. Our house is on a country road, but it is off of a very busy highway that gets a lot of traffic from South Bend to Chicago. So our eggs sell really well, but there's a lot of times that we aren't home and customers aren't able to purchase the eggs. So we are able now to just leave our eggs out on the farm stand as long as the weather is good and customers can come whenever they need and they are not dependent on us being home. We do have this lower area that we will be putting firewood, and then there are some just little finishing touches that I would like to add. So the first thing I'd like to add is, of course, getting our firewood prepared that we can stack underneath. And then next, I just think it would be so cute to have two hanging flower baskets on each end and also two flower planters. I just think that a little landscaping just makes everything look even more cute. Besides this sign on the stand that says Farm Fresh, and a little sign over here that is advertising our eggs, we don't have any advertisement. So I am planning in the future to add a few more signs, one that says produce, firewood, cut flowers. That way as people drive down this road, they'll know to expect our stand here. We've had the stand open now for 1 week, and we are just blown away by the response already, not just from it being relatively very successful, but also our community. Our neighbors have just been so supportive. We're also operating this farm stand on an honor system. And so here we do have a money box. We've tried to leave a nice welcoming information so that people know how to find us on social media, how to pay if they don't have cash on them. And then there is a lock box for the people that do have cash. Let's attach this really cute chalkboard that gives just a general pricing idea of what we have. But then we have these smaller chalkboards that give a more detailed explanation of what the produce is, and then also the prices. So far the best seller has been our cut flowers, especially our sunflowers. Now, like I mentioned, we've had this stand out for 1 week, and a really funny, ironic story about that is Alex's father came and helped move the stand. It was a mixture of a gorilla cart, a truck, and a trailer, and just a whole lot of man muscle power to move this relatively very heavy structure out. And less than 2 days later, Alex got a call that his tractor that's been on back order for more than 6 months was finally in and able to be picked up. So if we would have waited just 2 more days, we would have easily, with our forklift and tractor, been able to move this out without breaking Alex's father's and his back. But you know, you can't predict those things. Now, speaking about tractors, since I've already showed you the roadside stand and how adorable it is, I thought it would be fun to head into the pole barn and show you guys Alex's new tractor. All right, I'm in the pole barn with Alex, and he's gonna give you a little breakdown on all the things tractor, because I would stand here and absolutely mess everything up. I don't know anything about it, so we're gonna put him in front of the camera. Tell us about your tractor.
This is a 2022 RK25, which means it's a 25 horsepower diesel. It's got the 3-cylinder Yanmar engine in it, same motor John Deere has in their 1025R. It's got the L85 loader bucket, which means it can it can lift up to 85 inches in the air. I don't remember all the specs on it exactly. It's 4-wheel drive, got the loader bucket. I got a mid-mount mower deck because our yard is just too small for me to mow with like a 3-point finish mower attachment or anything like that. We got a 4-foot brush hog, which is here on the pallet. I've already used that quite a bit. Broke the shear pin several times on it. Beat it up, ran the leveling wheel over, you know.
Wait, and how long have you had this and you've done all that? And
well, so far I've put like 13 hours on this tractor.
in just 1 week's time.
Yeah, and like 6 hours on the brush cutter. And then behind the barn outside, which I'm hoping to build a lean-to to cover all that stuff eventually, but there is a set of pallet forks that we got. We got a 4-foot tiller for all of Amber's gardening essential needs, and we got a post hole digger that would have come in handy this summer when I expected to have my tractor. My wife made me put a fence up for her garden.
For an entire garden.
But that's it. I think I'm possibly looking into a snow pusher right now, like a 50-inch snow pusher box. This tractor uses skid steer style attachments, so like you could get any skid steer attachment and it'll hook right up to the front of the bucket. Whereas like John Deere has their own system. I don't actually know about Kubota.
Now the reason that Alex and I decided to go with this tractor is because it is slightly bigger than other tractors that we've borrowed from a friend and family member, and it actually is able to lift high enough and actually dump into the back of our dump truck. When we borrowed a John Deere 1025R, the loader was not big enough to actually dump easily into this dump truck. So that's why we went with this model. We do a lot of things that require hauling material with this dump truck. So that was an absolute necessity. Now we mentioned that Alex has already put in a lot of hours on this tractor, and part of that has been using the brush hog to clear a lot of overgrown areas in our property. Is moving all of this asphalt. A really close friend and neighbor of ours was able to, through work, get us this material for fixing up our second driveway. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.